Hi, I'm Tik Maynard, and this is a little filly we have about 9 months old. Belongs to Bow Brickhill Farms and was bred by Gold Hope Farms. She's a very, very feisty filly. Every time I do something with her, I'm just trying to get her to relax, to see new stuff, to enjoy what she's doing. I never want to get a horse sour. I always want to leave her, like when you leave somebody at a party, you always want to leave them wanting more. Every time I put her back in the stall, I always want her to be excited about coming out again. Here I've got her by the trailer. I've loaded her twice before on a trailer, so this time I take the halter and I just put it around the neck just as a little test to make sure that I'm not pulling on her face at all. They say that the halter should go on the feet, not on the head. So it's an expression that I've got control of her feet here, not of her head. So just with my body language with the stick, I'm trying to get her to come through the trailer here. Not only to come through the trailer, but also to be relaxed, be able to halt, be able to come out quietly, not rush out. I'm going to do it a couple times just to make sure she's soft and willing. Here I can back her out again here. Just with my body language, just with the stick, getting her to back out. As soon as she goes back, I stop and start again. She's really very curious, and I'm trying to keep that in her. Give her lots of pets when she's good. I think this is the last time I take her through. Let her stop, let her look around, and then come off the trailer quietly. If I feel like she's getting a little bit ahead of me, I can back her up a step or two. Let her stand there again and look around. Then when she's good, give her a big pat, let her know she's been good, and then take her off. Again, I'm not going to overdo it with the trailer 3 or 4 times. Let her look around and then go on to something new. Never want to let these young horses get sour. Now I'm taking her to the outdoor ring. I've had her out here with the halter on her over her head before 3 or 4 times. So here I'm just going to take her out, show you a little bit what I've been doing with the halter around the neck again, getting her attention. If she starts to leave me, I've got 2 options. I can back up and have her come to me, or I can keep turning and have her draw into me on that circle. Again, I've got her going over these poles, not because I'm getting her ready for jumping, but just because they're in the way, and I'm just working my way around there with whatever comes. Not really babying her, but just letting stuff happen. Halfway through or every 5 minutes, I like to give her a really big break, give her a pat before moving on. I'm never really working with her more than 20 minutes though. 30 minutes sometimes at the very, very most. Sometimes I'll just take her out of the stall and take her for a walk to eat grass and put her back in the stall. Again, if I lose her attention, if she looks off into something in the field, or if she looks at Zeppo in the corner of the screen there, then I back up, I get her attention, and I get her to come to me. Here she halts nicely at my side, so I test that, take another step forward and see if she halts by me again. I love to see if I can throw this stick, this rope over her, any part of her body, her neck, her hindquarters, her legs, that she stands quietly for that. Once I know I've kind of got her with me, again I haven't done this with her before outside, this is the first time for the video, then I can take the rope off and see if she'll stay by my shoulder. Here she's looking at the water, so I run backwards. I don't go to her, I run backwards, get her to come to me. There I do a little hindquarter yield, I move the hindquarters away from me, and then I circle her around me. Again, if she moves away, I ask for the hindquarters to move away, and then I ask her shoulder to come up towards me. Have her head right by my shoulder. There I've got my right hand up, just making sure she doesn't come into my space. Again, these poles just happen to be there, so I'm walking over them. Not making a big deal out of it. Again, she walks nicely over them, so we continue. If the pole hadn't been there, I could have done a full halt, but with the pole there, I just want to keep it simple, so I keep on walking, making it easy for her. Here, if she's looking off to the left, you notice I'm not looking off to the left. I'm looking at her. Just like a mare. A mare's not going to look where the foal looks. The mare's in charge. The foal looks where the mare looks. So I want to be that person. I want to be the person that she's going to look where I look. I'm not going to look where she looks. Again, making sure that I can throw the stick over her, touch her face. She was a little shy of my hands on her face when we first started, but now she's pretty good about that. Here I put the halter back on. When I take her out into the paddock after this, I always make sure I take the halter off slowly, and then I put her back out slowly.